Good morning, Web Spiders. Today is Wednesday. It is August 17th. We're hoping that it is a wonderful Wednesday. It's turned out to be just a little wacky so far today with the internet being down and silly things that happen. Mrs. Moran started her day by spilling an entire gallon of paint in the trunk of my car. So I read a quote that helped put me in a good mood. It says, "You're in control of your attitude. Choose wisely." So I choose to have a good day and have a good attitude, even though I've got paint all in the trunk of my car. Okay, so yesterday I didn't mention any August birthdays. I did all the June and all of July, and I didn't do August. But when I looked at our August list, we didn't have a birthday in the web yesterday anyway, so that was good. And we don't have any birthdays in the web today, so I didn't mess up too badly. We're still looking at courage as our character trait. And do you know that courage showed up in the art room this week? That is pretty cool. One of our grade levels was drawing a lion, and Mrs. Brown was explaining to the kids that lions have courage, and one of our students said, "Mrs. Moran told us to have courage," and I did, didn't I? Be brave. Try something new. Step out of your comfort zone. Have courage. It's a great trait to have, so I think that is absolutely awesome. We're going to start something new for teachers starting today. So I'm going to show you this book. This book is called The Big Book of Attitude. We had the privilege of having this man that wrote this book, Sam Glenn, come and talk to everyone that works for Franklin Schools before you kids even came back to school this year. And there's a smaller book that goes along with this one it's the popcorn book, Sharing Your Popcorn. And so I am going to challenge our teachers to do a one-day read of the popcorn book. And this is how it works. Mrs. Abel already asked to borrow that book. So she borrowed it and she read it just like that. So Mrs. Abel has that book. I am going to look on my staff list, boom, put my finger on one, Jody Bridges. So Mrs. Bridges is the next person to read the popcorn book. So sometime today, Mrs. Bridges, Mrs. Abel will deliver that book to your room, and you have until tomorrow to get it read. Now, it's a quick read. I think Mrs. Abel said she sat in her car for 15 minutes and got the whole thing kind of taken care of, because it's just kind of an uplifting about your attitude kind of book to start your day off right. So Mrs. Bridges, tomorrow morning, I will get another staff member's name randomly, and then it'll be your job to deliver that book to that staff member tomorrow, and they'll have a day to read the book. So see, spiders, adults in the web read too. We read all the time, and sometimes what we choose to read kind of helps us set our mind frame for how our day and our life is going to go. So choose very wisely. Now, I had some other rewards that I wanted to tell you about for our reading bingo. It looks like Wiley McCain and Aaliyah Nelson both receive ice cream for their reading bingo. Quinn King receives ice cream and pizza for her reading bingo, and Callie Clip, Kiara Pitcock, and Clarissa Clip all receive ice cream, pizza, and a book from their turning in their reading bingo. That is awesome. And I do believe that all those forms have to be turned in by Friday. So today is Wednesday, you have Thursday, and you have Friday. And after that, you can't turn your forms in for a prize anymore. But that's okay. You're reading, and that's what's important. At this time, if you'll stand and push your chairs in, we're going to have a moment of silence. And now for our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I do want you to have a wonderful day on the web, so let's do our creed. When we're saying the creed, even if you don't know it yet, really think about the words as you hear me say them, because this is kind of what we're pledging to do every day. So think about the words as we're saying them today. I'm a member of the web family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make web school a place where everybody is somebody special. You're definitely special, spiders. Make it a great day in the web, and make sure you are doing it right.